My name is Noel, which is a beautiful French word, Joyeux Noël, which means Christmas. And I'm Jewish. Where I grew up, I was the only Jew in the entire elementary school. I remember, like, the winter holidays, Christmas holidays was a little bit trying. Every holiday they have that assembly, right before the holidays, and let the kids out, and everybody talks about all the different holidays. I remember they would bring me up on the stage. They'd be like, "Explain Hanukkah to the kids, Noel." I was like, "I don't know what Hanukkah is." It's like 8 years old. I was like, it's a holiday where for 8 days we get really, really crappy socks and shoes and stuff for presents. And then my dad says, "Don't worry, you're as good as them." It's crazy, man. People say these kind of weird things, like, people are so clueless about all the different religions in the world. I was at this nightclub with some friends, and we were talking, and it came out that I was Jewish, and I walk outside to get my car from the valet, and this girl walks up to me. She goes, "Excuse me." And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Are you really Jewish?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "How did you get into that?" I don't know, I walked into a bank, I filled out an application. Boom, my nose grew, my package shrunk, and all of a sudden I had great business ideas. How do you think I got into that? You're crazy. It's crazy, man. There's always a big debate amongst my friends. So I got friends from all over the world, all different religions, credos, whatever you want to call it. And there was always a big debate. They're always like, "What was Jesus, man? Was he Roman? Was he Greek? Was he Jewish? Was he like Assyrian?" And I'm like, "Come on, I think he pretty much, he was a Jew." And they're like, "Why do you say this?" Because think about it. Only a Jew would try to feed hundreds of people with 2 loaves of bread and 3 pieces of fish. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to see an episode of Celebrity Rehab with Jesus and Moses. "Moses, where'd you get that wine? I swear it was water." And then Jesus came over. I was like, Being a comedian is a great job. You get to travel around the world. It's a real luxury. You tell jokes and people laugh. You get paid for it. But sometimes you're in a foreign country. Recently I was in France and I was doing some shows. And you're in the hotel and I'm in that foreign country and you just hunger for some American nourishment, like something in English. I can watch it TV. There's nothing in English. I'm going crazy. I would settle for anything, All of a sudden, I'm clicking on the channels and I see one of my favorite classic films, Dirty Harry. I turn it on. I get right to the part where Dirty Harry looks like this and he goes, "Je sais quoi tu penses, il attire les 5 à 6 balles." I was like, "Oh man, remote control stuck on surrender. Great." I made the mistake of using my cell phone. I got back home, cell phone bill, $800. I called the cell phone provider. They put me on hold. They gave me that hold music. Average hold time, 27 minutes. You ever been on hold for so long you start grooving to the music? Yeah. I was like, "I'm wanted. Sir. I was like, "Bro, you messed the whole chorus up."